military observers and experts continue to closely monitor not only the events on the battlefield, but also the weapon systems that appear with regular frequency in the zone of a special military operation. At the same time, analysts do not hide their surprise and admiration for the appearance of new types of weapons of the Russian military-industrial complex on the battlefield. These systems not only amaze the imagination with their tactical and technical characteristics, but also inflict terror in enemies' hearts. So, it became known that the Ministry of Defense of the Russian Federation sent a deeply modernized version of the MLRS Hurricane to the Zone of Special Military Operation, which received the designation 9K57 HURRICANE-1M. At the same time, it is worth noting that Russian engineers have introduced so many new technologies into the modernized system that the HURRICANE-1M is rightfully considered the latest weapon of the 21st century. Indian military experts from the edition Eurasian Times also drew attention to this fact. Describing the capabilities of the latest Russian multiple-launch rocket system, Indian experts did not hide their admiration. According to them, the tactical and technical characteristics of the HURRICANE-1M are not only similar to the M142 HIMARS, but also exceed the US multiple-launch rocket system in many respects. For the first time, Russia presented the newest HURRICANE-1M to the world in 2020, during the International Military and Technical Forum, Army 2020. Back then, this system made a huge impression on the foreign military. The HURRICANE-1M is equipped with different launch containers, which allows this system to use not only modern 300mm missiles with a range of up to 150 kilometers, but also quite old 220mm missiles, designed for the very first variants of multiple-launch rocket systems, produced back in the mid-70s of the last century. The HURRICANE-1M is also equipped with a new generation digital fire control system. This system allows the Russian military to hit targets with the size of an average passenger car, at a distance of up to 150 kilometers. At the same time, HURRICANE-1M uses GLONASS satellites for navigation, to discover targets, and to determine the exact distance. According to Russian engineers from Rostec, the accuracy of the HURRICANE-1M is 20 times higher than that of other multiple-launch rocket systems. The HURRICANE-1M is also capable of using missiles with various warheads, ranging from cluster to high explosive fragmentation. With the adoption of the HURRICANE-1M, the Russian army has significantly improved and strengthened its multiple-launch rocket systems. At the same time, it is worth noting that no one knows exactly how many of these systems are in service with the Russian army. This information is still strictly classified. Even though the Pentagon considers the Russian multiple-launch rocket system Tornado-S to be the only worthy competitor of HIMARS, with the appearance of HURRICANE-1M on the battlefield, this opinion of American generals may change. Although Tornado-S is capable of destroying targets at a distance of up to 200-300 kilometers, this system has one drawback. It is a long process of reloading missiles. And with the advent of HURRICANE-1M, this problem was fixed. This multiple-launch rocket system performs the process of reloading missiles in just 3-4 minutes. As a result, the rate of fire of this system has doubled. Moreover, the HURRICANE-1M is equipped with 2 compartments, each of which uses 6 units of 300mm caliber missiles, and 15 units of 220mm missiles. According to Indian military experts, the presence of 2 compartments in the HURRICANE-1M with the ability to simultaneously use different types of missiles makes this multiple launch rocket system much more versatile than the US HIMARS. Moreover, Indian experts recognized that the Russian HURRICANE-1M is a more advanced system than the US HIMARS, since the latest Russian system is armed with 42 missiles of various calibers that can be launched simultaneously. In the end, the experts stated that the appearance of HURRICANE-1M on the battlefield would undoubtedly affect the course of a special military operation and make Russia's victory in this conflict even closer.